Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the long-term review of this phone. This isn't going to be a super in-depth technical video. If you're looking for that, go to my full review. And if you're looking for a middle-of-the-road review where I kind of still talk about some tech stuff, but mainly just a 2-month review, go to my 2-month review. But yeah, this is going to be the long-term review. So I usually do a initial review, a middle review, which is a 2-month review, and now this is the final one. And so this is basically just going to be me going over what I still use and what I still like on the phone. So I still use the camera from time to time. I'm not a big photo taker, but when I do need to take a photo or I do take a photo of something, the cameras are reliable and they are good to go. The fan has been reliable. It's worked perfectly fine. I haven't had any issues. The camera over here, the wide angle one's okay. I don't really use it though. And the flashlight has been good. I obviously use flashlight if I need it for something, so it's bright and it's doable. So yeah, that's in terms of the camera. The haptic triggers work really well, especially when I play Call of Duty Mobile or things like that. That's exactly what this is good for. It sounds like I'm in a fucking tin can, dude. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. But yeah. So, anyway, yeah, excuse my French. That's how annoyed I am with how the audio is sounding. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Hopefully that helps a little bit. But yeah, so the camera's good. Alarms are good. Alarms will always go off. Actually, when you turn the phone off, the phone has a feature where it'll turn back on to do the alarm. And that's something that's actually really cool about that. Chrome works just fine. Cash App works, obviously. So this is just, take a look at the apps I still use on my phone. If you're wondering what the VPN's for, I'm in Virginia, so that should tell you. I don't really play a lot of games other than, and I have like things like PUBG on my phone because people always ask me to play it, so I just have it on there for that. But I've been doing Termix, which is a PC emulator thing. I've been trying to install and run like PC games, but I end up having a lot of issues just with Termix not really working too well. Mobox within Termix. I'm sure people have figured it out. People have figured it out on phones with way less specs, so it's probably just me. There's something on my end I'd kind of have to go into a little bit further. But yeah, this thing, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I mainly look at YouTube on here. I play games, play like shooters with the triggers. Obviously, the fan is nice. When I'm able to cool the phone down pretty quickly, or when I'm charging, the phone stays cool and it charges faster. The fast charging is great, dude. The charging works amazingly, like swimmingly. Yeah, it works really well. And file transfer is super fast too, especially with this cable. This like black one from what do you call it? Magtame. They are a sponsor, but I'm telling you, bro, that they have a file transfer cable that just transfers files incredibly fast. I'm talking like 30 gigs within like under a minute. It's insane. I didn't even know files could transfer that fast. I've been sitting here with the dinky random cables waiting an hour for it to transfer over the computer, not knowing that, it was very possible. And yeah, so let's just go. I'm going to pull up like a YouTube video or something of mine so I don't get copyrighted. And you guys can hear the volume and stuff and see the volume still sounds good.
Yo, what's up, guys? So we're playing Contractors. I'm gonna get into this Contractor Showdown. Basically, the Call of Duty.
The audio's good.
Yeah.
Turn up and down.
Yar.
The GPS because it's like I don't know if you understand. Sometimes you just pick.
But yeah, so audio works well. So video watching is really fantastic. The screen is very, very large, which I like. It's always nice to look at. It's always just nice to have for, watching YouTube in bed pretty much, man. This is the go-to device for doing anything in bed. Which is what makes it so great. You know what I mean? So like I said, cameras are good. Sorry if I'm repeating things. I'm just trying to go over what I like thus far at the end of everything. Yeah, so everything works still. Like headphone jack, I don't really use headphones a lot, but the headphone jack does work well still. Speakers are fine. I can't tell if there's anything in there. We'll take a look at just the dust. There's obviously dust. Like, there's going to be dust inevitably. Sorry about how dirty my phone is. Unfortunately, I haven't really taken the case off, so stuff clearly gets back there. But we're going to look in here. I'm just going to show you the dust. There we go. You can see dust has gotten in there. This is inevitable. And so the website recommends using a toothbrush to clean it out, or you can use an air vent blaster. I don't know. Okay, I don't know the perfect solution. Okay, so before you get in the comments asking me, I don't know. Okay, I don't have a perfect solution. I didn't make this phone. I don't know all the answers to the phone. I'm just a user of the phone trying to tell you my experience with the phone. So, yeah, and the case, if you ask, it's by Fanoya, Fanoya. That it's a Chinese sort of like leather. It's leather and then plastic on the side. It's been a good case. It's worked really well. But yeah, and one thing I still like about this phone, guys, is I love how thin it feels. You know what I mean? Everything about it still looks so good. I run the case because I actually care about this phone because I like it so much. And then if you're wondering where I got these wallpapers and the lock screen thing, I got it from an app called Wally. And yeah, so I also use like Bizart. I also use an app called Bizart, and that allows me to do video editing and photo editing and all that. So yeah, so we're just gonna do some gameplay too. So I got this pretty sick gun for Call of Duty Mobile. We're gonna play some COD Mobile because that's a game I still play. I play that and I play Warzone. I have a lot of gameplays on those, but we're gonna do some COD Mobile, so you guys can kind of see some gameplay and see how the phone still runs. The fan light's off just because I have it turned off. It's not. There's no problems or anything. Some people, I don't know. Some people are saying their lights aren't working or something, but don't. The moment I mention a problem, people assume their device is immediately going to have this problem, and it's just not the case. There's not a lot of problems on the phone. I haven't had issues. Like, my phone has worked great this entire time. It does everything I need to. Internet connection's great. Like, low light settings are great. The battery's fantastic. The charging speeds are fantastic. Literally everything I'll play. Whatever. Goes down for the copyright my ass. Everything works. I like to play with this case actually because it makes I personally like it much more. I like that you can kind of easily tell where that is, but yeah. So look at this gun. They like fight on the gun. It is the sickest shit. Look at this. Look at these little teeny dudes fighting. Like, holy shit. It's an MG42. It's a World War II gun. And so it's really cool that I have this gun. I'm really hyped. Money well spent. Honestly, money well spent. It looks like this shit's so crazy because it literally looks like it's being shot at. But yeah, I mean, look, guys, the phone's. I'm not the best at this game, so forgive me. I'm pretty sure I have that thing that doesn't kill the kill streak, so
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
should be good to go.
Enemy down!
The gameplay's smooth. Everything like runs really well. Like I mean, the screen's very responsive. Everything's great. You know. No, I don't have overheating issues. The phone feels great right now. If you run the phone on Diablo mode the whole time, your phone's gonna get hot because no other phones in the market let you lock out a processor. So run it at Rise mode. Like Rise mode is the way to go. Like that's like a good setting where there's still processor fluctuation and everything along the lines of that. So
Fighting.
whew. See, I love the fighting on the gun. Like this shit is so cool. I've never seen a gun like that at all. Like it's really awesome. I know I keep talking about it, but I mean this is the coolest shit ever. The only other one I really like was the there's like this weird painting kind of one. It's like awesome, dude. Ones that are really good make me think they have a RedMagic phone as well.
UAV online.
Whoa.
Lightning strike is ready. Lightning strike activated.
It's cool. We can do strikes in 3 different areas.
Enemy down. Napalm is ready.
Damn, that was pretty bad.
Napalm deployed. We're almost there. Keep it up. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Enemy inside.
Beep. Good game, guys. Good game to whoever played. But yeah, this is what I do. Like I'll play, you know. Also, I always thought that like the fire would be around the screen when people are playing, but yeah, that's just the end. This game's definitely pay to win. 100%. Like, easy. You know what I mean?
Just another day. Good job.
Boom. And I like how you can do this now. You see all this stuff and then be like, mark all is red. Okay, boom. See, all of them go away. Amazing. The little rewards and shit. And shit. There's a world championship in 2 days or whatever. Register. Claim. Cool, man, cool. I mean, but yeah, I really like playing. I'll play another game. Oh, this gun should be pretty fun on Nuketown. As we're going from VR to like this and playing Nuketown, to be honest, but there's no recoil on this thing. Cool, man. It knocks the mag off with the. Look how stable that shit is.
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Enemy in. Contact with enemy. No. We're almost there. Keep it up. Contact with enemy.
Hey, you bud? Oh, I'm doing a video. Do you want me to pause it? I mean, like, take a second to admire that gun, though. Bro.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Friendly care package inbound. Hunter-killer drone on standby. Target in sight. Targets in sight. Enemy contact. Targets in sight. Friendly XS-1 Goliath incoming. Friendly XS-1 Goliath is landing. Contact with enemy. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Lightning strike is ready. Enemy in sight. Lightning strike activated.
Nice, guys, nice. I think the games are relatively easy just because of Nice. I think they're relatively easy because of my low rank. That's what I'm assuming.
Accomplished. Good work.
Yeah. I personally want to keep playing, but we can talk more on the phone. So I saw all that stuff. Everything works great. I guess things I've noticed in the long run that I still enjoy. That I guess like things I don't like. I just wish I had better display. It's not terrible display, but I wish it was like what make this thing would be amazing if it was 165 hertz and it had a 2K panel. If it had a 1440p display, this thing would be perfect. It's kind of annoying that it's a little bit better than 1080p, I'm pretty sure, but it's just not, and it doesn't look terrible, but you just do notice a little bit of a difference on different phones. But it does also make it so the battery doesn't drain super fast, which I think is pretty great. I do like the touch response rate, although for things where I guess that would be important, I am using these anyway, which are 540, or 540 or 520, whatever it is. But yeah. I think the Switch is still kind of cool, So this whole ordeal. You got all this. Everything's good there. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pause this and come up with more stuff to say because it's just one's like. So the phone isn't that big in your pocket either. It's pretty pocketable. I don't really notice it like flying out of my pocket or sliding out of my pocket or anything like that. But that's also due to the case. But yeah, I really like that. I really like how thin the phone is. The weight is good for the phone. It's not too heavy. Given how much you're getting with this phone. And yeah, I would personally recommend running a case on it. I usually don't, but it also gives you a nice distance from the screen for your hands because of how phone screens are now, where they're so close to the edge for bezels. You can have the whole accidental touch prevention thing on the edges, but it doesn't beat just throwing a nice case on and having the case to grip onto while you have the whole phone screen at your display or at your disposal. And yeah. Some people said they didn't have a gallery app. If you don't, just go to type in Google Gallery in the Play Store, and then you are good to go there. I don't really play PS2. I don't really play any of those games. I have it on my phone, but I don't really play Arena Breakout. The only thing I play is Call of Duty, really. I play Fortnite. I like Fortnite. Fortnite is pretty fun. The avatar shit is pretty cool right now. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to find stuff. You know what I mean? You can kind of store like this. It's easy to download emulators to play your favorite classic games. It has everything that Android has to offer, but it runs it at the best possible experience. This was a second place out of 10. The Rogue was rated higher, but that's because they didn't consider the 24 gigs model of this phone. They were only showing the Pro version, which is the worldwide version. So I don't think the Rogue phone would beat this if it were actually comparing the 24 to this 24. I think they'd be pretty neck and neck. Yeah. I personally do prefer these over the Rogue phone just because of the built-in fan on this one. I don't have to carry around an extra thing because I'm not realistically I'm not going to carry that around. I'm not carrying around an extra thing an extra fan it's obnoxious. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Especially when I'm going out and doing stuff. There's no way. I'm not doing that. So You gotta keep that in mind. Um, with the Rogue Phone, that's happening, and yeah. Also, guys, call quality is good. I don't find myself missing calls. The ringtone is nice and loud if you set it at a good volume. I find that the phone's vibration is good too. It's pretty noticeable in your pocket. You don't really have to worry about any of that. Texting is good. Texting works great. I'm getting all the texts and everything. I'm not missing anything. And yeah, if you ever run into issues with like Google Messages or whatever, you can just update it. Make sure it's updated or clear the cache, and it should be good to go. One thing I do like on this that I use is Google Lens. It allows me to translate photos that are in Chinese because I get Chinese updates. I've gotten 5 or 6 updates now, maybe 4. It's probably 4 at this point, but 4 through 6, I think that's about the amount of updates I've gotten. If you have the global model, you don't get as much updates. That's why I prefer the Chinese one, because you get the updates first, and you get way more. And so, there's something to keep in mind. But yeah, the one thing I like about this too is the keyboard is just nice and big and spacious. You really have just a lot. I love how like tall the display is. I love how it's just, there's a big wow factor to it. You know what I mean? Like I look at this and I'm like, wow, this thing really is amazing. Like it looks good, it feels good. It's a sleek device. Like, it's crazy. We're at the point where we basically have console games in our pocket. I mean, I'm going to see if I can actually download Brothers in Arms. Here, not that one. Let's go Play Store. Because if I can download Brothers in Arms and show you how crap. I mean, it was good for 2008, but hang on. Brothers. We'll do Brothers in Arms 3. Maybe Brothers in Arms 3 isn't as bad, but the first one definitely wasn't great. Okay, so apparently people like the graphics in it, which is good. I'm kind of going through the reviews. So let's see how this is. Brothers in Arms is definitely an older game. Meow. Man, I know you guys probably can't hear Luna, but man, she does not know how to shut up. I'm 29. Weep. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. The graphics are not good. They're not horrible, but I mean, this is...
The war is coming to a close. I've escaped death so many times that I fear it will take me before I'm free. So I've decided to write, to recount what I have lived through. Because maybe I won't make it. Or maybe, once all this is over, I'll choose to simply forget. You ready, kid? Sure am, Sarge. Stay tight. Let's do this.
Gibt es es noch andere Themen als das Wetter?
Oh shit. Throw that trigger on. But yeah, so I mean it honestly kind of looks fun. Little campaign. Game Off does a good job. I kind of want to play it, to be honest. I was kind of dogging on it, but it looks kind of fun. I wish games would focus more on campaign mode. Like, it'd be cool to have a game with a big campaign. Like, that's something that they just don't do with mobile phone games anymore. It's just like online, and online's fun, but sometimes, I definitely missed it. I think it's obviously up there with the B. There we go. Shoulder buttons. Let's go here. I think it was around here. So we'll do that for now. Did it crash? It's like rise mode. Okay. I don't think it does a good job with me adding software on top. That was weird. That's the thing with old games like this. It's pretty weird. Okay, thank you. I don't want to play. Oh, maybe. I like the campaign mode with this. I'm gonna actually probably play it all the way through, but yeah, it's kind of annoying that it's having me redo it, but.
Ready, kid?
Take a shot! They're reloading! He's reloading!
Yeah, this thing's crashing. That's fucking dumb. I'm pretty sure it's Brothers in Arms, but it's so dumb. It makes the phone look bad, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's a game glitch considering how old the phone is. Or, excuse me, not the phone. How old the phone game is. That's dumb that it's crashing, because heavier games do not crash in this, which is stupid. That's happening, but it does look like a pretty fun game. I mean, I'll show you, for instance. Like, this game is a campaign game. It's terrifying, and it runs amazing on this phone. You know what I mean? So, just keep that in mind. I want to prove something to you guys. Hey, it's the graphics right here. I don't use console mode for things. Typically, I'll just play games on the phone. See how fast it downloads. You guys can see download speeds of big files. You can see how, of course, it's my internet too, but you can see how fast something will go. It's Let's run Diablo. Let's see that shit power through. You'll get the idea. I'm gonna pause this just because I don't think anyone wants to sit there and download. And I just decided to. I'm in a freaky ass part of the campaign, so I decided to just go back to the beginning, so you guys can kind of just get a demonstration of the game. Look at how this works on here. Look how much better of a game this is. This is console quality. You know what I mean? This is straight up console quality game. This was an Xbox One game, by the way. It's ported to this. So, like, look at the ray tracing. Look at the smudges on the floor. I mean, guys, this is what this is capable of. So, when I say it's that app's fault, it's the app's fault. Clearly, this is no problem running like a freaking beast, bro. So, yeah, just keep that in mind when you're seeing random things or random issues with apps. It's typically 90% of the time the app itself. Of course, like that phone game is pretty old too. So, yeah, one sec. But yeah, okay, and then in terms of one-handed use, I can almost reach over. You can do like a little here, I'm gonna zoom out. Let's go one. So I can hold it well in my hand. For size, I guess. Let's see here. Here's a standard mouse. Here's the mouse in my hand. If you have like a mouse, this is what the phone looks like. So for size, kind of comparison. Here's like a belt buckle. Typical standard size belt buckle. So you can kind of get an idea of, what it's like. So yeah. I like this phone because you are able to do things like this. Like, look, let's do some Termix 11. I was just going to show you guys something that it's capable of. Like, you can run. I was explaining this earlier, but I just think this is so cool. See, like, look, isn't that cool? And there's a start thing in the bottom corner because yeah, it literally is like the dopest, bruh. I'm trying to install this here. I'm gonna show you guys that I am trying to do they clearly see there's like all this shit. Let's try it in the launching Steam. I'll show you guys. See what I'm talking about though? It kind of freezes sometimes, but then you just do this and boop, back in the game and up and running. Yeah, so clearly, you can do PC on here, which is pretty friggin' nuts, man. It's literally Windows. Like, this thing just can do so much cool shit. Like, I can't believe I can run Windows on my phone. You know what I mean? Like, it's a friggin' dream. I mean, and everything's great. It does all social media apps. Everything's fantastic. I really haven't had any issues like that. And yeah, everything works great. Regular apps like banking apps and shit like that, like very much. Oh, what do you want to call it? Sorry, y'all. I'm pretty tired, unfortunately. But yeah, everything works really great. I apologize if I've repeated stuff. I am a bit tired, but I wanted to kind of just go over this. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the gameplay in this video and me kind of talking about things I like. The phone works great. Everything works great. Display's nice. Cameras are great. Audio quality is great. Video quality is great. Downloads are fantastic. Uploads are fantastic. Everything on this works fantastic. It's a really great device, and you're not going to regret getting it. So this is my long-term review. So thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, have a good one.